buddy? Stephen Quadros here with Boss Rutan and Bill Goldberg. Ringside for Shockwave. A really big match in there, Bill.
It's not who's next. My God, it's what's next. Jeez, let me tell you, what a show, what a show.
Like you said, Steven, 91,000 people, 107. I've never seen something like this in my life. Look at him here.
That's Bob Sapp. And Josh Barnett right standing behind him.
He's serious.
I know a little bit about Bobby. Bobby wrestling over at WCW in America. That's a man with some power. No experience really, you know, unfortunately, but he may reinvent the, instead of ground and pound, it could be pound and pound.
And that man there is the Pride Heavyweight Champion, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira on the right, Bob Sapp on the left. Nogueira has dominated pretty much every fighter that he's fought for almost 2 years.
You got to throw props to Bob, man. Bob's new at this, and he's stepping in with the best in the world right now.
You know, but a lot of people think that if you want to beat Bob Sapp, you better do it now before he gets completely
before he gets skilled, man, absolutely. Absolutely, he has no experience, and he's just going to get better.
Oh, this is going to be a wild one. We got a 150-pound weight difference. Sapp in the white trunks, and Nogueira shoots for the takedown. Oh!
Goodbye!
Come on, Bobby. A giant pile driver attempt by Bob.
Relax, relax, Bobby. Come on. That's what you call power, but he's up against a lot of experience here.
He's going to do it again. It looks like he's going to do it again. Oh, he better hold on to that leg.
He dead-manned him.
Yeah. Now, we have never seen Bob Sapp on the ground on top of someone. What a frightening experience it must be, even for Nogueira.
It's frightening from here.
Oh, and then the lights went out. To make it a little bit more interesting.
Well, for a show that is run as perfect as it has, with K1, Inoki, Pride, we got Bob Sapp in there against Nogueira, the greatest heavyweight, they say, in mixed martial arts versus the biggest and strongest heavyweight.
Could you imagine getting hit by one of those clubs?
No, sirree.
No, but the triangle is working already for it. And armbar. He's working.
Heels on hips to push Bob Sapp back out of range. Bob Sapp has got to work here to conserve his energy.
And he's got to watch out. He's got to watch out. Look how he's holding his wrist.
Got to compress him.
Mark Coleman told me after he fought Nogueira that his grip was phenomenal. He had a very strong grip. Restart. That would be phenomenal.
I'll tell you what, Bob's really impressing me because it's, you know, he's not gassed yet.
Well, Nogueira seems to be not wanting to exchange punches with Bob Sapp right now.
Look at the size of Sapp. Would you?
I don't know.
But I didn't ask you, boss.
I wouldn't want to go to the ground either.
I wouldn't either.
It's
Sapp
power
with the
everywhere.
submission. Look at that.
Bob Sapp on top of Nogueira again. We know Nogueira can be dangerous from the bottom with mortal men, but Bob Sapp is just a little bit different than most fighters.
Yeah, I've seen Bob Sapp at about 450 pounds with abs, so you know that's a different person.
Oh, look at those smash hammers.
In some ways, someone could say this isn't fair. You got this giant.
Well, you know what? That's what makes Pride so cool, you know? Because you got contrasting styles, you got different guys, you got K1 guys against the Pride guys.
A kick by Bob Sapp. Oh, Nogueira trying to tee off on Bob Sapp's head, but he didn't catch the chin. I think it's really...
For Nogueira, that may be the best place to be.
I think so too. Bob is getting winded here. He's breathing heavy. This is Nogueira's time now.
I think Bob Sapp may be regretting the fact that he came out in such a blast at the beginning of this fight, because the longer this fight goes, the more it will favor Nogueira.
Absolutely.
Look at Nogueira now. He's getting confidence with the striking. because you know the reflexes, if you're tired, your reflexes are going down to the ground. There we go, nice combination, the left-right.
Nogueira shooting another double, but not getting it. Sapp on the bottom again.
Beautiful.
Nogueira on top for a cage. Inside out.
This is where Bob could be
He's
serious.
going for an armbar, look at this.
It's like armbar and a red wig.
Exactly, I don't think this is the time. Look at Bob Sapp, he's not going to stay down. It's going to be really hard for Nogueira to keep Bob Sapp down.
Absolutely.
Only fatigue.
I don't care how experienced Nogueira is. You got to be unbelievably strong to keep that man on the ground. Unless he's gassed, which it looks like he may be.
And Nogueira looks so relaxed.
Now the trick is here, folks, that the Pride rules stipulate that the first round is 10 minutes. That's going to be a long 10 minutes for Bob Sapp.
No question.
Yeah, because we got 5 minutes and 40 seconds left now. That's more than half.
Bob Sapp on the bottom. First time we've ever seen Bob Sapp on his back in mixed martial art competition.
There's a doctor check here. I don't know. It's Bob Sapp. Oh.
We got a little bit of a cut here. It doesn't look like it's going to interfere with the fight.
It's a pretty good sized cut. Well,
It's to the side of the eye. It's on the side. It looks like it will. We will be able to continue. It's to the side of the eye. It won't affect his vision.
But this rest is doing what for Bob?
It's energizing him.
Absolutely.
It's really going to energize him. Strategically, Nogueira has weathered what Bob Sapp has had so far. But what we're going to see is how Bob Sapp can weather what Nogueira's got in store, because at the end, right before the cut, Sapp was on the bottom, and he started to eat punches like that left hand.
Oh, God.
This has been nothing short of an astonishing match in that Bob Sapp seized the initiative at the beginning and used his power and strength, but Nogueira seems to be turning the tables at the moment.
I'm kind of surprised Nogueira survived that power bomb. Whatever you want to call it.
I thought he killed him.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can kill somebody like that.
No question.
Yeah, Nogueira probably posted his arms and blocked the fall so to avoid the head trauma.
And I'll be honest with you, I think that played a lot into Bob's game. Look at this. That's power.
That is
nothing. I don't care how much experience you have, you cannot overcome that kind of power.
If Bob Sapp beats Nogueira, it's going to send a clear message to all the heavyweights in mixed martial arts. Watch out.
He's got his back.
Nogueira's giving his back to Bob Sapp. Don't really. Eating punches by the giant. Nogueira got nicked by that punch.
He's got to make sure that he doesn't give him that arm.
Sapp jumping up.
Pulling a Sakuraba there.
If Bob
Look at this.
Bob Sapp going to be.
Don't do it, Bob.
Yeah, that would. Bob Sapp blasting away at Nogueira, going for a key lock.
Don't kick in the head.
You know, Bob could just lay there for a couple more minutes and
recoup a little bit.
Absolutely. And that's what he's doing.
Look, he just takes the arm and goes for it. And I mean, you can be a technician, but against a lot of power, it's what you said, Bill.
I'm sorry.
What you do.
Absolutely.
We're watching something here in the best heavyweight in the world being manhandled
by a monster.
Exactly.
That's not just a normal person in there. Let me tell you, standing next to him, being in the ring with him, that ain't a normal person right there. But it does send a message. It sends a huge message out there.
Huge message to every heavyweight. Be on notice. The better I get, Bob Sapp saying this, the more trouble you will be in. In a way.
Look at this, though. He's got it.
Now, Sapp, real smart, standing back up. Sapp, huffing and puffing, and doing everything he can to take out the champion. But this has got to say major props to Nogueira's chin.
Nogueira's got a box here for him.
Bob's got to relax. Got to relax. Stay away from those hands.
Yep.
Nogueira's got to shoot his punches straight. He can't hook the Bob Sapp.
Uppercuts to the head.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Bob may throw him, back to the States.
Yeah.
Kicking the body, okay? Kicking the body.
But let me tell you one thing. Nogueira is one hell of an ambassador for this sport.
Big time.
No question.
Make a fight like that, it's like having a big Japanese guy on your neck, because that is the weight difference.
Yeah.
Here. They call this show Shockwave, but I'm sure inside Nogueira's head he's thinking Nightmare at National Stadium.
I'll tell you what, to every heavyweight.
Good right hand by Nogueira! Good right hand by Nogueira, but Bob Sapp didn't even flinch.
This is unbelievable, guys. You may be witnessing history.
If Bob Sapp beats Nogueira,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Everything's out, you know. Everything's up for grabs. Little under 2.5 minutes left.
Rainy knees. That's what Bob Sapp should do right there.
He's throwing him around like a rag doll.
Yes, he is.
He's got to watch out here. Leave an arm in between two legs for Nogueira. Oh, the triangle!
Gotta get up. He's going to pick him up and drop him right on his feet. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Bob Sapp demonstrating an impossible situation for Nogueira at the moment. Impossible in the strength, in the good defensive ability he's learned from Matt Hume, Maurice Smith, Randy Couture, and Josh Barnett, of which is in his corner. Bob Sapp blasting away, Nogueira hanging tough. Nogueira trying to pick that single leg takedown, got the leg. Sapp sprawling back, Nogueira on his back.
This is amazing to me, guys. You got the #1 heavyweight in the world just being thrown around the ring. Unbelievable. You really got to give it to Bob and his corner.
But let's do this. Why don't we quote Yogi Berra in "It ain't over till it's over."
Hey, no question. Nobody's believe me.
Yeah, because
the longer it goes, the advantage goes in the other corner.
Nogueira going for a leg lock, and he's got a leg lock. What is it going to be?
But he's got a leg lock on a tree. Yeah.
Nogueira almost got crushed there, got back out.
I have to say, if Bob does not get gassed, Nogueira's going to have a very, very tough time beating him.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, punches are not going to knock Bob out. It's not going to happen.
We got close to 30 seconds left. Nogueira really looking bad here.
He's definitely worse for the wear.
Yes, he is.
Time stop. Time stop.
Yeah,
Okay, no.
They're checking the cuts on him right now.
At first they checked the cut on Bob Sapp. Now Nogueira.
Yeah, he is juiced, buddy.
Yeah, he's going to get a little checkage there. Wow.
Okay, now let's say that Bob Sapp would win this fight. Who are they going to match him up against next?
Well,
I'm starting my pro wrestling career, remember? So don't look at me.
Yeah, well, maybe they're going to have to go with maybe put 2 middleweights in the ring with him or something. Maybe to dump that's right around his weight, 2 guys. Because one guy...
I could see Semi Schultz against him.
Yeah, but I don't think that would be competitive at all.
I don't think so either.
Realistically, Sammy does not have the defense for the takedown, and for sure, he's never been whacked like that. I'd like to see a fight with Bob Sapp versus Jerome LeBanner.
Absolutely.
Under K1 rules, we saw Jerome LeBanner beat Don Fry, and he was much bigger and much more experienced, but that lack of experience on Bob Sapp, I think the strength is going to be a neutralizer.
Wow, K1 rules though, buddy.
Sure, that would be a great fight. Bob Sapp, a really comedic, funny individual, not a mean guy at all, just a sportsman doing what he has to do. But this has really been...
Armbar.
Yeah.
Triangles. He's looking for everything now. But it's like you said, Bill, when he gets caught, he just lifts him up and he slams him down.
Yeah, from talking to Josh Barnett, they've actually practiced that, getting in the triangle and picking him up and compressing the neck, trying to break it, actually.
Yeah. Speaking of Josh Barnett, Bob Sapp.
They've done a pretty good job teaching Bob.
Yeah, but Bob Sapp is blasting away, even though he's missing some of those punches, and we're getting very close. That's the end of the round.
Hey, you know what? If you get hit by Bob Sapp's thumb, it weighs 30 pounds.
Man, I'm telling you. We saw something here in this first round we thought we'd never see. Antonio Minotauro Nogueira, Fighter of the Year by most sports writers in the martial arts last year. As you said, Bill, treated like a rag doll.
Yeah, but, all I have to say is Bob surprised me. No question, he lasted the 10 minutes. It's anybody's game now.
I want to see that pile drop, or whatever they call it, in the first of the fight. They're gonna have to show it now in the replay. Please, if somebody from the crew can hear me, show us that thing, because that was amazing.
Bob Sapp getting instructions from Maurice Smith about stand-up. Josh Barnett with the blonde hair speaking on Nogueira's corner. What could they be saying here, boss?
Dance around. Don't go for the takedown. Go for punches. Forget about the takedowns. Takes too much power away from you. And Bob Sapp, every time he lands on top, you don't want to be there. Hit him. Go right straight to the front. Here we go.
Okay, here's the takedown attempt, and Bob Sapp lifts him. That ungodly strength picks him up. Tries for a pile driver, and it actually landed him on his shoulder and his head, but it wasn't a clean land on the head. A frightening move.
It is like Quinton Jackson, but then 200 pounds more.
Right, but exactly. Man. Bob Sapp blasting away, trying to finish things from the guard of Nogueira, punch after punch, some of those landing, but most of those being blocked or moved. Nogueira doing an excellent job to move his head on the bottom.
Yeah, Nogueira, that should be his game plan now. Stay away. Stay away from everything. Move around. Don't go for a takedown only when you exactly know 100% you're going to take him down and get on top. Otherwise, forget about it.
You know, the couple-minute break was good for Bob, but even though it's an outdoor stadium, I don't think there's enough air in the world to fill his lungs back up.
Yeah. Nogueira clocking Bob on the chin. Nothing happened. He hit Bob twice with that straight right, and that knocked out Sanai Kakuta flat in Nogueira's last fight. They obviously told him to stand up with Bob, but now Bob is blasting him with a left jab, which almost sent him out of the ring.
Oh, this is not a good position for Nogueira right now. If Bob starts, kneeing, I wanted to say, then it could be very bad.
Maurice Smith, one of the best cardiovascular trainers in the business, trains Bob Sapp, and if Bob Sapp's cardio is there, this is going to be a really tough battle for Nogueira to overcome.
Absolutely. And you know, to be honest with you, Bob has nothing to lose, man. He's already proved that he can stand 10 minutes in there with the toughest guy, one of the toughest guys in the world.
It's just a matter of time before Bob Sapp becomes more experienced. Let's say he loses to Nogueira tonight. As you said, Bill, he's already made a statement here. If he loses to Nogueira, gets a couple more fights. Nogueira even said to me that it was just a matter of time before Bob Sapp learned the skills and became unbeatable.
They got to make, like you said before, Steven, a different kind of weight class.
Yeah, the elephant division.
Who else can be in it with him, though?
Yes.
Well, Tom Erickson.
Tom Erickson would be a good fight.
Absolutely.
Tom Erickson, Semi Schiltwood on height, but Semi Schilt doesn't have the body mass.
Unless he gets it totally locked out, the triangle may be the worst thing.
There we go. There we go. There we go. And he's got to better make it tight.
See?
And he does it. Do it again. Do it again. He's got it.
He's going to go again. Oh, he's got perfect position, but he doesn't have the foot locked over because Bob is so big, he can't get his legs wrapped around, and Nogueira is very
There you go.
Now, Bob's bad position. Oh, bad position for Nogueira. But Bob Sapp doesn't seem to be too fluent at throwing knees. Maybe his
Nogueira here.
Bob Sapp.
Bob is gassed.
Yeah, Bob is really in trouble
Bob
here.
is seriously gassed now.
Okay, Nogueira probably is going to go again for the triangle.
Yep, he's consistently doing it. And trust me, somebody who's persistent, he's going to get it.
And no question that every time he gets him in it and he picks him up, he expends a lot of energy.
Yeah, because even though Nogueira only weighs...
Look at this. He's going for a figure four.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But, you know, that's what he knows, and maybe if Bob Sapp gets tired, his fatigue will betray him. Bob's huffing and puffing there.
He should turn him now. Yeah. Nogueira should turn him now.
It's not going to happen like that, guys. I'm sorry to tell you.
He should turn him like this.
Nogueira going to get on top, and it's going to be hard to get him off because Bob Sapp is losing gas here. Oh, but he got right as soon as I said that, Bob Sapp proved me wrong, flipped Nogueira right over.
This is totally against the grain, guys. You got to throw everything out the window with this one.
This is a one-man army. This is 10 guys in one guy's body versus Nogueira.
Triangle again. He's going to take all the power again.
Bob working to pass the guard, passes the guard, but Nogueira is going to keep bringing that leg back. Nogueira in position to be kneed, but Bob Sapp, look at this. Nogueira is
Bob's gassed. He's got to last a minute and 30 or...
Nogueira is so wily at getting off the bottom. Bob doesn't seem to be doing too good here.
Here's the experience.
Here's the experience. Here's the cardiovascular.
Cardiovascular, that's what it's all about here.
I'll tell you what, heart of a champion for Nogueira. Big time.
Like I said, he's a terrific ambassador. I spoke with him in the back. And
He's going on, boy. This guy's going on.
Oh yeah!
this may be trouble.
This is not good. Nogueira just needs to wait.
Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Antônio Nogueira has Bob Sapp with an armbar. Wow! This is outrageous. This was a miracle. This was unbelievable. This was a better fight than Heath Herring versus Nogueira. Nogueira came from behind to beat the monster.
Oh, who is that? Who can beat Nogueira?
No one.
Nobody can beat Nogueira.
This made this man a living legend. A living legend indeed. Bob Sapp took care of Bob Sapp really took care of business early on. Nogueira weathered the storm, never lost sight, and took care of it. Wow, Nogueira, unbelievable. I am practically speechless. 91,000 people blew out their vocal cords. It was 4 minutes, 2 seconds of round 2. Armbar tap out. What a phenomenal fight.
Forget about all the other fights we've seen. I've never ever in my life saw a heavyweight fight like this before. What and the respect I already had for Nogueira, it at tenfold, it times 10. Unbelievable.
There have been some great heavyweight fights in the history of mixed martial arts. Pedro Hizzler versus Randy Couture won in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, but especially Antônio Nogueira versus Heath Herring in Championship Chaos. But this eclipsed those. This was one of the most dangerous, the most dangerous guy in this guy, Bob Sapp. This guy is beyond dangerous.
It's like you said before, Steven, if he fights 5 more fights and he gets ring-wise and he learns more submissions, there will be nobody who can beat this guy.
Man, I am blown away. I tell you one thing, let's put it easily, let's put it simply. Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira is the man.
He's got, yep, no other words. More than
On this fight, I could prove I am the best heavyweight in the world now.
He said it. He said it. Nobody's gonna beat this guy.